Nuggets win the tip. And the starting group for the Spurs. They've got Bowen. Duncan is out there with Muhammad. Then there's Parker, and it's Barry in at the two-guard spot. Here's Anthony. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Barry the pass to Parker. Pass to Barry. Clock at 6. Duncan outside. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Anthony right side. Carter outside. Back to Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And this is how lethal Anthony is in close, capable of throwing it down all over the defense.
Pass to Parker, takes a three. Denver grabs the miss. And here's Carter. Outside, Martin. Looking for Anthony and gets it there. It's hauled in by Barry. On offense, here are the Spurs. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. There's the three. It's good from long range.
Man, how about the stroke there from Barry? Has such an effortless release on his three ball.
Pass to Anthony. There's the triple. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Anthony's got 5 now.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Muhammad. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Anthony with it. He's picked up by Parker. Carter outside. Pass to Anthony. Kicks it out to Iverson. His three-pointers off the mark. San Antonio trailing here. Now here's Parker. Here's Bowen. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Anthony. Carter outside. And here is Iverson. To the inside. And it's blocked. Parker inside. Iverson covering. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Now here's Parker. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Barry. Iverson covering. 5 to shoot. It's Parker outside. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Carter finds Anthony. The shot's good. Anthony's got 7 points.
Inside, Anthony runs into some contact, but he stays strong and focused and finds a way to work through it.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Here's Bowen. Still scoreless. Pass to Parker. Here's Barry. 6 to shoot. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Parker against Anthony. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Duncan. And And they get it. He takes it up and lays it in.
Too easy there for Duncan. I mean, he's got such balance and a high skill level, able to play through contact effortlessly.
Now here's Anthony. Defense right on him. Pass to Carter. From the arc. Muhammad pulls it in. Spurs trail by 4. Here's Parker. Here's Barry. Iverson covering. Barry the pass to Parker. Over Carter. Rebound by the Nuggets. Pass to Anthony. On the wing, Iverson. Martin the screen. It's Martin on the wing. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Parker. Rebound by the Nuggets. Camby's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Now here's Anthony. 9 points in the game so far. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Crafty down low. Melo knows how to draw fouls.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Anthony, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They trail by 6. Duncan with a screen on Carter. Parker dishes to Muhammad. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Marcus Camby.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. Looking at Denver, they got their last win against the Clippers. Pass to Anthony, takes the 3. The Nuggets with another miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Parker. He has yet to score. 6 on the shot clock. From downtown, here's Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Solid job positioning and really good intensity and focus from Duncan that time to get to that second shot opportunity.
Inside, here's Martin. Takes it off the glass.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Barry. Pass to Parker. Duncan outside. To the paint. And the dunk by Duncan.
Duncan is not messing around when he's in this deep. All business. Very assertive and effective.
Now here's Anthony. No good. He's now missed more than he's made. 4 for 9. Now Parker. Pass to Barry. Fires the 3. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
Carter kicks to Canby. Martin, the pass to Carmelo. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
San Antonio calls timeout after like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Some changes here for the Spurs. And the Spurs with possession here. It's a 5-point game. There's the pick. Down low. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Smith outside. Johnson against Robinson. Johnson kicks to Nahara. Pass to Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound San Antonio.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Nesterovic inside, guarded by Nene, and the basket by Nesterovic.
Leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
Johnson outside. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Nene setting the pick for Smith. Pass to Nene. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Ginobili outside. Here's Hudrick. Scoreless thus far. Robinson, that's good.
I like the setup there. Ginobili with the pick.
And so here's Denver. Pass to Nene. Smith outside. No good on the 3. And here are the Spurs. Robinson passes to Nesterovic. Ginobili outside. 13 feet away. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Ginobili. Robinson with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Fades away. Robinson misses.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Johnson kicks to Smith. The 3. No good on that one. Solid defense there from Ginobili.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Now, here's Johnson. Nene left side. Shot clock at 5. And the rebound collected by Ori.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Robinson for 3. Carmelo Anthony getting it done for the Denver Nuggets. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We've got more in store for you right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
So with Anthony sitting on the bench, here's the group that George Karl has on the floor. Nene is out there with Eduardo Nahara. Then there's Allen Iverson. Then there's J.R. Smith. And it's Atkins in at the 1 spot. Now here is Robinson after the miss from Allen Iverson. Robinson with it. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Iverson. What a drive by Iverson.
And Iverson constantly driving to the basket, using that speed and athleticism to kind of wheel his way to the rim.
Ori kicks to Parker. Bank shot, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Spurs trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Smith on the wing, guarded by Robinson. Pass to Atkins. Launches it from deep. And the rebound collected by Ori.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Here's Atkins. No scoring in this one. Pass to Nahara. Here's Atkins. Here is Nahara. Here's Atkins. Covered by Parker. Smith, no luck. In the corner, it's Ginobili. Launches a 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And this is how competitive Ginobili is. You make a 3 on him, and that guy's coming right back at you.
And so George Karl decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. J.R. Smith on the wing. Nene with the screen on Robinson. And it's Smith missing. The Spurs with the lead. Parker passes to Nesterovic. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 3 assists in the game. Nesterovic has gone 3 for 5 from the field. To the left wing. Nahara kicks to Iverson. Pass to Nene. And Nene with the stuff.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here is Nahara on the wing, Iverson. To the inside, Nene. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Nene's got 4 points this quarter.
And kids, this is textbook in regards to how you run screen and roll. Iverson serving it up on the platter right there.
Parker inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Ginobili for the 3. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. To the paint. Here's Nene. And Nene slams it in.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for San Antonio. Smith against Robinson. Down low. And that one is good from Nesterovich. Nesterovich's got 8 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Nahara kicks to Iverson. Smith wide open. He fires. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson.
Such a reflexive shooter. Smith rarely needs any time to get set up and fire.
Pass to Nesterovich. Taken away by Nene. Kicks it out to Iverson. Baseline try. Rebound San Antonio.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Tipped away. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Atkins passes to Nahara. Here's Atkins. Still yet to score. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll go up against the Trailblazers in Portland. Then on Tuesday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Houston Rockets.
And for the matchup with the Lakers, that will be the 8th contest of the year.
A different look for Denver. Marcus Camby, he's checked in for Nene. Martin comes in for Eduardo Nahara. And Anthony subbed in for J.R. Smith. And he's good on the first of 3. And the second free throw, good. And he makes all 3. Here's Parker. It's a 4-point ball game. Pass to Barry. Shoots the 3. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Now here's Anthony. 13 points in the game. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Hey, despite the foul, Martin's still able to finish strong. That's just great effort.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nuggets.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
On the free throw, no good.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Now here's Parker. Pass to Barry to stop the run. Tries again. Martin gets the rebound.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
Iverson passes to Campbell. Good, and it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Iverson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. J.R. Smith's checked in for Denver. Spurs also with the sub. Ginobili's checked in. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against Phoenix. Pass to Bowen. They could use a bucket. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Ginobili.
At the arc, Manu seems so relaxed and always ready to go. Great confidence in this game.
Anthony, the pass to Carter. Pass to Campbell. 5 on the clock. From the high post. Not enough on that one as it misses.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Now here's Duncan, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Carter outside. Smith for 3. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 3 assists tonight.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Duncan with the screen for Ginobili. Duncan inside. Working on Martin. Duncan misses. The Nuggets leading by 8. Fires from the wing. And he drops that one in. Anthony's got 15.
Well, you got to respect the jump shot of Anthony because he's got the ultimate green light. And because of that freedom, he's a dangerous guy on the perimeter.
Here's Bowen. Nothing on the board. Muhammad dishes to Ginobili. And the rebound goes to Martin. Ginobili's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Inside, here's Camby, and slam dunk by Camby.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
So it's the Spurs now. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Pass to Barry. Muhammad with a screen on Anthony. Barry misses.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Carter finds Smith. Back to Carter. Martin with the screen for Carter. To the inside. And finished off by Martin.
And this is Martin at his best, getting that deep position and putting on the hard hack there and attacking the rim.
Spurs trail by 14. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Duncan kicks to Ginobili. Duncan with a screen on Carter. Ginobili with the 3. Here's Duncan, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A tremendous score with the ball in his hands. Duncan, just too much for the D to handle.
For San Antonio, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
2 shots.
That one is off.
There's so much that's impressive about Duncan, but I think the most impressive thing is how fundamentally sound he is.
He hits the second from the line. 1:06 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Anthony. Now Camby. Back to Anthony. And he makes good on the layup. Anthony's got 17 now.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Muhammad. Spurs passing it around. Ginobili the pass to Barry. 4 on the clock. Bowen. San Antonio again missing. The Nuggets leading by 15. Carter kicks to Anthony. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Such great timing, defensive awareness too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
There's 18 seconds left here in the second. Here's Bowen. Still without a basket. Here's Ginobili. Misses the baby hook. And so it's the Denver Nuggets finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
You take a look at the Spurs, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Spurs.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even Kenny could get a layup on them right now.
Shaq, I'd get a layup on you every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, my pick and roll game was just phenomenal.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Spurs trail by 15 on the court for San Antonio. We've got Parker. Bowen is out there with Duncan. Then there's Muhammad, and it's Barry in at the 2-guard. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Despite his size, Parker's got the speed and the ball skills to be a successful scorer inside.
Carter dishes to Carmelo. Muhammad pulls it in. Muhammad's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Carter against Parker. Pass to Bowen. And here's Duncan. Over Martin. Denver grabs the miss. Martin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he gets the bucket. Anthony's got 19 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And it's Anthony again missing. Spurs trail by 15. Parker looking over the floor. Down low, Muhammad. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Marcus Camby. For San Antonio, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Muhammad. 3rd quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And here is Anthony. 19 points in the game. Carter, the pass to Carmelo. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound, San Antonio. Muhammad's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
Pass to Barry. Uncovered. And it comes off the front of the rim. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. And here's Martin. Duncan defending. And that one's good, Anthony.
Again, it's Melo. He's lighting up the scoreboard, and this is what Anthony does.
Barry the pass to Duncan. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Now here's Parker. Here's Barry. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Camby the screen. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Iverson's got 5 assists in the game. Spurs trail by 18. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
San Antonio calls timeout. Here's Bowen, covered by Anthony. Parker with the bounce pass. Baseline J on the way. Count that one. Parker's got 6.
Really a tough spot on the floor, but Parker makes it look so smooth.
Carter finds Martin. Anthony nowhere around. No good on the triple. Spurs trail by 16. Barry the pass to Parker. Shoots from the high post. It's rebounded by Camby. Camby's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoners slam right there, guys.
Now here's Iverson. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Parker outside. Pass to Barry. From outside the arc, and that one's good. Parker's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
And so George Karl decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Now Carter hasn't made one yet. Anthony kicks to Martin. From deep, Iverson connects from three-point range. And the Nuggets lead by 18.
I don't think he's a point guard or a shooting guard. Iverson is a scoring guard. That's what he does. He can hurt you in a lot of different ways.
Now here's Parker. 9 points in the game so far. Shot clock at 6. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12. Here is Carter. Pass to Iverson. Anthony on the wing. Martin with the screen for Anthony. And he banks in the layup. Anthony's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Here's Muhammad. Parker outside. Martin with the block.
Got to be careful around Martin. Kenyon Martin's athleticism allows him to send shots in reverse with force.
Parker against Carter. Pass to Iverson. Rebound, San Antonio.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
Parker outside. Here's Bowen. Beyond the arc. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 4 assists in the game.
Tell you what, Bowen has excellent touch from deep. He's a menace on defense, the typical and ideal 3-and-D guy.
Now here is Carter. He has yet to score. Here's Iverson. There's Iverson through the contact.
And, you know, for being a smaller guard, Iverson is a master at finishing inside. Just remarkable.
Pass to Parker. And the layup is good. And that's 13 points for Parker.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Carter outside. Misses the 3. Spurs trail by 13. Looking to end his cold spell. And the layup is good. Barry's got 5 points so far.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Iverson left side. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Barry. Covered by Anthony. Barry the pass to Bowen. Parker outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Barry. Over Anthony. Barry misses.
Rough quarter for him. They may have to start looking at somebody else to get the ball to.
Now here's Anthony. Parker outside. Here's Muhammad. Back to Parker. Puts it up. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Denver leading by 11. Carter on the wing. Covered by Parker. Carter the pass to Anthony. Over Barry. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And this is proof that Anthony is just undeniable sometimes. Even the contact can't stop him from getting off that shot.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody on the watch.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. That free throw good from Anthony. Spurs trail by 14. Kicks it out to Ginobili. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to Nene.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Denver making a switch here. Miller's checked in. Smith checked in for San Antonio. Smith scanning the floor. Miller outside. Clock at 4. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And another miss by Denver. Spurs trail by 14. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now here's Ginobili. He's covered closely, and that one drops. Ginobili's got 8 points.
Nice move by Ginobili inside, making his way around the contact, drawing the foul and getting the hoop.
Pass to Atkins, and here's Miller. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Smith for 3. A rebound by the Spurs.
They are winning despite his efforts. He's been off all night.
The Nuggets leading by 12. Here's Atkins. Smith right side. The 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. 9 points in the game so far.
An absolute sharpshooter. J.R. Smith always rises with confidence.
Pass to Ori. Robinson against Miller. To the middle. Here's Nesterovic. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Nene.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
Jones checked in for Denver. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Ginobili. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Naharaj, shot is good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Robinson left side. With 4 seconds on the clock. No good there. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Nuggets lead by 16. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Eduardo Nahara out there with Nene. Then there's J.R. Smith. Then there's Allen Iverson. And it's Atkins in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Iverson gets the bucket.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They trail by 18. Good on the 13-footer.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around. Good work between the teammates that time, leading him perfectly.
Out to the right wing. Ori kicks to Parker. Pass to Ginobili. Back to Parker. 6 to shoot. Robinson on the wing. Smith with some nice D. The Nuggets leading by 18. Here's Atkins. Smith outside. Stolen by Robinson. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Parker inside, outside for Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a 3, and that one's good. Parker. Parker's got 16 points here in the second half.
And looking like Parker is in that zone.
Iverson, a screen on Parker. Atkins passes to Iverson. And he comes up with the deuce. Iverson's got 4 this quarter.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Here's Nesterovic. Robinson finds Parker. Here's Nesterovic, guarded by Nene. The shot by Nesterovic, no good. The Nuggets leading by 17. Here's Atkins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, Atkins.
No good on that one. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Eduardo Nahara. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for San Antonio. And he's good on the second. And so it's San Antonio with it. It's an 18-point game. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. No good. Horry against Anthony. Oh, and a jam by Anthony.
And this is why you can't give Anthony a lane, because this guy will run all over you.
Stolen by Nene. Pushing it up. The 15-footer. Rebound by Parker. Spurs trail by 20. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
Here's Atkins following the basket by Tim Duncan. Here's Anthony. Duncan with some nice D. Here's San Antonio now. Outside Robinson. Duncan with the screen for Ginobili. 6 to shoot. Back to Horry. Robinson for 3. With the clock winding down. And the dunk by Duncan.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Now Ginobili after the missed 3 by Carmelo. Spurs passing it around. Here's Parker. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Parker's got 18 points now here in the second half.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Pass to Iverson, and there's the call on Ginobili. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
For the Nuggets, Marcus Camby, he's checked in for Nene, and Martin subbed in for Smith. Muhammad, he's checked in for the Spurs. Bowen comes in for Robinson. Spurs trail by 17. Parker with it. Pass to Duncan. Over Martin. Duncan makes him pay inside.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Atkins. Off target from outside. Ginobili against Iverson. Duncan, the pass to Bowen. Now here's Parker. Not a lot of room. Off his leg. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. Carter, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And San Antonio also making a switch. Barry's checked in for Ginobili. And the Spurs with possession. Down by 15. Shot clock at 6. Here's Parker. But teardrop falls in. Parker's got 9 points in the quarter.
This team has absolute trust in Parker. Always making the right decisions with the round ball.
To the paint. It's tipped. It's stolen by Duncan. Pass to Campbell. Carter outside. Martin, the pass to Anthony. Back to Martin. Shot clock at 5. Carter with the 3. Muhammad pulls it in.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Carter against Parker. Here's Duncan. Camby with the block. Allen Iverson on the way. That's short off the rim. Spurs trail by 13. And here is Parker. Duncan with a screen on Carter. Inside. And the foul called on Marcus Campbell. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
So it's the Spurs now. Pass to Barry. Now here's Parker. 5 on the clock. Trying to find Camby. He's got it now.
Yeah, how about the reach there by Mark? He is a physical defender who looks to contest everything. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Iverson outside. 3-pointer. Here's Anthony. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Anthony's got 14 points now in the second half. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
Iverson outside. Rebound, San Antonio. Duncan's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after him. Parker passes to Muhammad, and they pick up 2.
They've come into the second half with a renewed focus at the offensive end, putting a lot of work and effort into it. Let's see if they can sustain it.
Now here is Carter. It's Martin on the wing. Duncan defending. Anthony. It's off target. Spurs trail by 11. Parker outside. Stolen by Martin. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Iverson. Oh, Iverson just a blur on the open floor.
Check out Iverson getting tricky with the ball, using his handles to slip by the defender.
Timeout, Spurs. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Spurs coach going over their plan during the break. And it was a frustrated huddle. Coaches and players were angry about the turnovers. Players trying to hold each other accountable. They're fed up with sloppy play. Let's see how they respond. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for San Antonio, trailing by 13. Oh, Duncan drops the hammer.
Hey, it may not make the highlight reel, but all Tim Duncan does is score points, and he makes your team a ton better.
Duncan with the rebound. And San Antonio has possession. Now Parker. Here's Barry. Iverson covering. Here's Duncan. Martin with the block. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
The Nuggets leading by 11. Here's Iverson. Outside Anthony. Here's Iverson. 5 to shoot. Now Carter launches it. Duncan with the rebound. 1:04 left in the game. Parker up top, defended by Carter. Parker inside. Carter on him.
The tight space quickness of Tony Parker really allows him to challenge that interior defense.
Shooting for San Antonio, Tony Parker. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them to within 10.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Here's Anthony. Martin's in the post, covered by Duncan. No good on the layup.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Misses the 3. Carter with it. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Carmelo Anthony.